Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The injury suffered by Stephen Curry was scary to watch, but fortunately he underwent imaging tests and it was detected that the injury was not very serious, but that it will keep him out for a few games to recover from the pain and the injured area. Curry is the Warriors' biggest star and hope for the season, and losing him now would be sad and would cause a lot of damage to the Warriors. According to information from doctors, he will only miss a few games and will be re-evaluated next week. The Warriors need Stephen Curry healthy to be able to have good results in the playoffs. Stephen Curry's injury leaves Warriors fans scared and worried. The Golden State Warriors heaved a sigh of relief as Stephen Curry's MRI came back clean. The MRI indicated that Curry suffered a pelvic contusion, but no structural damage, the Warriors said in a statement released on Friday, March 21st. But the bad news is Curry will stay home and will miss the start of the Warriors' 6-game road trip against the Atlanta Hawks on Saturday, March 22nd. Curry sustained the injury with 3:24 remaining in the third quarter of their 117-114 win over the Toronto Raptors Friday night following a hard fall. He left the game with 17 points on 6 of 8 shooting in 25 minutes. He just kind of fell on his pelvic, tailbone area, Warriors coach Steve Kerr told reporters after the costly win. He was trying to come back. He thought he might be able to come back, and we just decided not to risk anything. The Warriors said Curry will be re-evaluated on Monday, March 24th. Following the game in Atlanta, the Warriors' next game is on Tuesday, March 25th, against the Heat in Jimmy Butler's homecoming game in Miami. Underscore 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 underscore. Jimmy Butler rescues Warriors anew. The Warriors were trailing 88-83 when Curry exited the floor. Without him, the Warriors rallied behind Butler, who scored 9 of his 16 points after the incident. Draymond Green led the Warriors with 21 points, 18 coming in the first half, while rookie Quinton Post added 18 off the bench. Green and Post combined to shoot 11 of the Warriors' 19 three-pointers. A worried Green faced reporters after the gut-wrenching win. "He hit that ground hard," Green told reporters. "You could hear it. It was crazy. Obviously, a very scary moment for us and for him. Hopefully, he's good." Butler finished with his second triple-double in a Warriors uniform, adding 11 rebounds and 12 assists to his tally. He also had 2 blocks and 2 steals in a complete performance for the 6-time NBA All-Star. Download document. "Whether he's with us or whether he's not, hopefully he is," Butler said of Curry. "But if he isn't, that's just more perfect basketball that we're gonna have to play. We can't afford to turn the ball over. We can't afford to foul. Because we don't have the one individual that can automatically get us back into the game. But we want our guy with us." Underscore 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 underscore. Steph Curry's injury comes at critical time. Curry missed 5 games in 2021 with a pelvic injury that was initially diagnosed as a contusion but was later found out to be a hairline fracture. With the MRI showing no structural damage this time, the Warriors hope Curry will not miss an extended period. The win gave the 41-29 Warriors a 1.5-game separation from their closest pursuers Los Angeles Clippers, 39-30, and the Minnesota Timberwolves, 40-31, for the 6th seed, which automatically qualifies them for the playoffs. The Warriors have the 14th strongest remaining schedule, according to Tankathon. On the other hand, the Clippers have the 7th strongest remaining schedule while the Timberwolves have 5th lightest remaining schedule. The Warriors have won 9 of their last 10 games heading into the road trip. They are 16-2 with Butler and 7-3 without Curry this season. The Warriors currently trail the 43-27 Memphis Grizzlies, who have the 8th strongest schedule left, by full 2 games for the 5th seed in the West. Draymond Green says Warriors have really incredible player who went 0-5 shooting versus Raptors. The Golden State Warriors are known for their explosive offense, but their success is also forged around strong defense too. On a night when the Golden State Warriors lost Stephen Curry midway through the game due to an injury, the team had to pull together. Draymond Green was the surprise points leader in the 117-114 victory over the Toronto Raptors, continuing his recent impressive form with 21 points. Amid his big offensive night, Green was keen to credit one of his teammates who couldn't make a shot who helped out defensively. Speaking post-game, Warriors star Draymond Green expressed his view on Moses Moody's contribution for the team. Moses Moody had a poor shooting night, going 0-5 from the field, although did avoid a complete bust by shooting 4-4 from the free throw line. Draymond Green acknowledged Moody's shooting troubles, but praised the defensive impact Moody had on the game, beyond his stat line of 1 rebound, 1 block and 2 steals. He said, "He's continued to get better and better. He's really incredible on the ball as an on-ball defender, but he's just learning to read the pictures a lot better. And he was 0 for 5 from the field tonight, 0 from 3. But he had an impact on the game. But when you can do that, that's when it really starts to change. It's one thing to do it when you're hitting shots, but when you're not hitting shots, and you're still able to have an impact. It says a lot." Green pointed out that the minutes Moody played showed that coach Steve Kerr agreed he was making a positive impact for the team beyond his lack of shooting success. Moses played 28 minutes and couldn't make a shot. Now, that says a lot about the trust that coaches have in him, and that he's earned. So just want to see him continue to grow. He's getting better each and every time he stepped on the floor, which is what we need. Moses Moody numbers. Moses Moody's best career shooting night came in 2022, when he scored 30 points against the Denver Nuggets, which included 5 threes. He had a 25-point game the following year. Moody's best statistical outing this season was a 22-point game in February against the Sacramento Kings, following a 20-point game against the Portland Trail Blazers in October. He is averaging 9.9 ppg this season, upwards on his 6.9 career average, but as Draymond Green points out, his value to the Warriors goes far beyond just his scoring. Steve Kerr doubles down on bold Draymond Green statement. The Golden State Warriors remain one of the hottest teams in the NBA. After a win over the Toronto Raptors Thursday evening, the Warriors improved to 16-3 since the Jimmy Butler trade. The trade sent Andrew Wiggins and draft picks to the Miami Heat for the 6-time All-Star. Not only has Butler brought another significant scorer to this Warriors lineup, but he's also shown the ability to facilitate and play gritty defense. They say defense and effort can be infectious, and this has certainly been true of Draymond Green since the trade. Steve Kerr doubles down on Draymond Green's statement. Back on March 5, Green was an afterthought with his chances of taking home the Defensive Player of the Year trophy at plus 5,000 odds, according to Bet365. However, over 2 weeks later, Green closed in on Cleveland Cavaliers center Evan Mobley, and the odds are currently as short as minus 105 at BetMGM. Kerr recently said that Green was the best defender he had ever seen, and when asked again, he doubled down. "I have a top 2 and that's Scottie Pippen and Draymond," said Kerr. What makes Draymond different from Scottie is that Draymond is physically stronger and more capable of guarding low-post players. "I'll give Scottie a break, because back then low-post guys were Shaq and Patrick Ewing, and Hakeem Olajuwon. It was a very different game back then." Kerr expanded on his thoughts on Green's versatility and compared him to another of his former Bulls teammates. "What I see with Draymond when he's guarding the post, it's incredible when you then add on top of that his ability to guard the pick and roll," said Kerr. "I think Dennis Rodman is actually a great comp for Draymond in that regard. You can see the parallels. The length, the physicality, the speed, but ultimately, it's the brain. Jimmy Butler's presence on the court and in locker room has sparked the Warriors' resurgence. He needed to immediately rush off from a game to teach a late-night dominoes lesson. But, not before he hit teammate Buddy Hield with some fun-loving trash talk. Buddy, spell connector. So, Hield began, connect for? Connector? Connector, C-O-N, then someone nearby interjected to help. "Aw, man, don't help him," Butler hollered. "Exactly my point, y'all see that?" Shortly beforehand, Hield had described Butler with that very word, connector. Butler downplayed the compliment. "Don't listen to nothing Buddy says, ever, he can't even spell connector." Yet nobody around the Warriors will argue that Butler has been just that since he joined Golden State last month in a trade from Miami and helped turn things around from the very moment he showed up and pulled on his new uniform. He stabilized everything immediately, Denver Nuggets coach Michael Malone said Monday when his team beat Golden State 114-105. Butler will be counted on even more as Stephen Curry recovers from a pelvic injury that he suffered on Thursday night. Curry will not play in the Warriors game against the Hawks on Saturday. Any injury to Curry is a concern for Golden State, but Butler is thrilled to be part of the playoff push and playing alongside Curry and Draymond Green as they attempt to chase another championship. "All the value just lies within winning as a whole," Butler recently said. "I'm glad that I have the opportunity to be a part of the winning that we're doing here. We're just playing some incredible basketball, playing together on both sides of the floor, and it's really fun." He notched Golden State's first triple-double of the season March 10 against Portland, saying afterward, "You can't get a triple-double without your teammates." Curry admires Butler's consistency. The Warriors won 14 of the first 15 games Butler played to boost their position in the deep Western Conference. They are 16-3 since acquiring Butler, and Curry is impressed with how comfortable Butler became right away, finding his familiarity in a new system. "None of us are going to get off on regular season accomplishments," Curry said. "We have to perform and put ourselves in playoff position to be a team that nobody wants to face and be a tough out no matter who the matchup is. We're building toward that. It's pretty clear as day the difference in not just the record but how we're playing, how we're winning, and his impact on the game." Curry admires Butler for being super consistent, a professional. "There's been a lot of eyeballs on him all season, pre-trade, post-trade, and all that, but I love the way he's approached everything." "So, how good is Butler's dominoes game?" "Great, I'm probably the best in the world," the 35-year-old forward said, noting he plays every day, too many hours out of the day. In addition to the fun they're all having behind the scenes, Butler's impact on both ends of the court has taken some of the pressure off Curry. The Warriors are rolling again, and general manager Mike Dunleavy is being praised for taking the chance on a big trade, one that sent high-scoring Andrew Wiggins to South Florida. Butler makes everyone better. Butler will play at Miami on Tuesday night in his return with Golden State. He is pulling down timely offensive rebounds. He runs the point and creates shots for everybody, taking his own when he sees fit. Great basketball player. He does everything well, he sees the game, he's strong, loves to pass, the game just flows when he's out there, Coach Steve Kerr said. And he feels it. Whatever the game calls for, Jimmy brings, and he's the main reason that things have turned for us. He's one of the best players in the league and he makes everybody else around him better. In January, Butler was unhappy in Miami and seeking a change. "I want to see me get my joy back from playing basketball, wherever that may be," he said, yearning to be a winner and make a difference. Butler found his fit way out west. "He affects winning, and winning affects everything else," guard Moses Moody said. "When we're playing good it's a lot easier to be cool off the court. He is who he is. He has a big presence, he's authentic to himself, so he does do the candles, music, however he's feeling, whatever it is. He definitely has a presence in the locker room. He's a real dude, and real dudes are contagious." And Playoff Jimmy, as he has become known for his clutch performances on the postseason stage, is doing it all to boost Golden State's positioning in the stretch run. "I think since day one when Jimmy arrived in the Bay he's been Playoff Jimmy. He couldn't wait and they couldn't wait," Malone said. "When you go to a new team and new surroundings and a new culture, He's come in from day one and I think just been Jimmy Butler and the best version of Jimmy Butler. And Butler insists he hasn't changed anything competing alongside Curry and Green, he knew them plenty well already as an opponent. I play the same way, shoot the ball when I'm open, pass it more often than not and play some defense, he said. I think it's everything that I expected, everything that I could actually dream of, too, if we're being brutally honest. They just want to win, there ain't no individual goals here, they don't care who scores, they don't care who gets triple-doubles, they don't care about none of that. All they want to do is win a championship.